Amit, can we start now? Yeah. So I believe some of the
Yes,
people
we
are.
can start it.
Amit, can we start?
We can start it.
Yeah. So thank you for all of you joining. So today, in this webinar, we wanted to discuss about mainly with respect to a full stack development. So in the full stack development, what it is, how the full stack development, what are the kind of full stack opportunities are there, and also we wanted to understand what do you mean by full stack. So majority of time, okay, we have a lot of confusion about full stack, and with respect to a job role, we have a confusions. So this is the 25 to 30 minutes of discussions where I would like to give an idea. So you people can get an idea like what do you mean by full stack? Okay, what are the different variants of full stack we have? Like Java full stack is there, .NET full stack is there, Python full stack is there, and also we call it as a mean and month stocks are there. Okay, so the fairly this session we meant for those people who are joining through even for through the YouTube link. For them, we wanted to give a clarity on the full stack development because people will come to us for training and asking for okay full stack. When you say full stack means what it is actually. So that was the confusion. People are thinking like okay, everyone wants as usual like a easy learning, quick time they have to learn, and also they have to get the handsome salary. So that was the expectation of the student, but market is not like that. Market they want uh, which is a good apple, only those apples they will buy. Okay, so that was the reason today I would like to give an idea. So what is the importance of full stack this one, and we will discuss about that because this is not a just like a what is called the workshop kind of it. But I wanted to give an idea about overall idea about the full stack. Now let us understand. Usually full stack means with an example I wanted to talk here. So let me take if you want to develop a Amazon application. If you want to develop a Amazon application or any e-commerce application, if I want to talk about. When you talk about Amazon or e-commerce application, okay, when you look at that, okay, it has the UI design and it has front-end technologies. It has business logic. Either it can be developed in Java, .NET, or Python, even Node.js, I mean to say. And backend will be either MySQL or NoSQL. So in this session, I would like to give a clarity on all those things so that those who joined from YouTube or joined from here, okay, just an understanding of awareness of this information so that people should have a clarity on those things. Let me I would like to give some the vague information. Let me go here and I think, am I able to share the screen? All of you are able to see the screen? Yeah, in chat box you can post it, okay? If you are able to see my screen, it's great, okay? There is a white blank sheet, okay? I have not done any the great thing here, just I wanted to do that. Assume that if I want to develop, okay, one Amazon application. So what is Amazon application? When you are talking about, it is a B2B application or B2C application. We have to think in that. So usually the domain, we call it as a CRM domain. Okay, CRM domain. So what is it means when you say CRM domain, it is a customer relationship mapping. That means the CRM management. Okay, when you talk about that, we are talking about direct customer interaction with the portal for the business. So if you want to develop this application, okay, I have to understand what are the job roles, and also I have to understand what are the job opportunities. And if I am a background of IT or non-IT, how I can fit myself. I can fit myself to the job role. And for that, what are the learnings I have to do? That is also important. Learnings I have to do. That is also important. Now, if you look at this, when you go to the Amazon site, if I want to develop Amazon or a Flipkart kind of application, we call it as a, just I have taken for the reference because people know this, okay? Most of the people know this, okay? This is the portal daily people are using, okay? And since this is a e-commerce application where the sales will happen, the B2C or something like that, want to look at this technology, what are the technologies are associated? Okay, technologies associated. Let us, and also we'll discuss about the job roles. So when you talk about job roles, okay, like for example, I wanted to design a Amazon kind of a site. If I assume that I am a competitor, I want to create a one competitor website, and I wanted to do the same business like Amazon, Flipkart, maybe my shop, something like that. Okay, or my shop X, something like that. So if I want to develop this my shop X, okay, I need, okay, the front end, I need for UI UX design. Because I have to design logo, I have to design mission and vision statements, okay, and workflow I have to define. Also color combinations I have to try. So all these things will give the clarity of each workflow in the context of user, in the context of admin, in the context of sales, in the context of operation. So we have to think, finally, the UX designer will give an information that, okay, this is how you should develop the application. So this is usually people do the using graphic designer and Figma designer. Okay, or these people will work as a UI UX designer. So assume that with the context as a use case I am talking about for shop X, I may develop this. So using a UI UX design. So who are the people, qualified people for them? The people who are artistic in nature, means they are creative. Anyone who plus 12, okay, candidate can learn this tool and then become a UX designer. And so this is how they can plan as a UI. Many BCA, BSc students, they can do that. Okay, so and also people who are very creative. So those people can design UX design, and this is called My Shop X. If you want to design, you can do this. So this is the one job role. That means in the market, we have a job role. So here, the large opportunity will be as a freelancers, more than a hiring completely. Okay, so people are looking for UI UX design for as a freelancer, and if they build portfolio properly, means evidence of that their design is working fine in the market, then these people can work and make a good money in the market. So that's why a good UX designer always in demand, and everyone can't be UX designer. It is irrespective of a, okay, what is the discipline, what is the course they have done, means BCA, BSc, BTech, or MTech. And it is nowhere related to that. It is anyone plus 12 candidate also you can do that. But only thing is they should have a patience, they should have a creative, they should have a mission, they should have a vision understanding. What is the logo? What is the color combinations they have to fix? What is the, they have to understand the customer perspective and how easy to use it. So if they are able to do that, all UX designer can become they can also earn in good amount actually. But almost I can say that in the market, 80% of people are freelancers are making a good money, having 3-4 companies tied up and they are making the good money. So this is the one job role, assume that for the UI UX design is on the My Shop X. Now the next part is how to build the, I have done UI UX design. Next what? I have to design the website. I have to design the website. So how do you design the website? Then I need a technologies like front-end technologies. What are the front-end technologies? So HTML5, okay, CSS3, Bootstrap, okay, JavaScript, jQuery. This is the common technologies I will tell. Common front-end technologies. That means without this, you cannot learn as the front-end development. Your website can be developed using it. But if you want to give to the life, okay, you should be perfect in JavaScript. And also you should have one framework or library. You should have an idea. So usually because of that, nowadays you can see in React.js, okay, React Native, okay, also like Angular framework, Vue.js, Next.js. These are all competitor technologies, and either one of among these, they should be perfect. So this is required. This is the prerequisite for everyone. Okay, but React Native or React.js, Angular, Vue.js, Next.js, which is at least one, okay, technology, front-end technology, they should be perfect. So if you are one technology, if you are perfect, then I think so you know the front-end thing. Now you can design the front-end page actually. What is the objective of front-end page? Whatever the data I receive from the server, that is a backend, and I am going to render it. In the case of my shop, I may be getting the orders, just are booking the order. Okay, all these things we are giving a provision after UI design. The front-end developers, those people who have a knowledge on these technologies, so those people are able to do that actually. So that's why front-end technology is also most important, and that's why irrespective of the backend, this is the common technology in the market. So and because of that, JavaScript is able to understand, browser is able to understand only JavaScript and HTML, these technologies, but it cannot understand React.js, Angular, and all those things. But translation to a JavaScript will happen once you write the code in these languages. And that means because browser is a lightweight program where you cannot load the libraries, framework, and all those things. And basically what we are going to do is, once we write a high-level programs, it is translated into a basic program like JavaScript, which can be understood by our browser. If someone wants to have a career as a front-end technologist, they should have all these technologies common. And majority of interview on JavaScript, they focus because the interpretation will be happen through JavaScript only. And they also should require to focus on any one of these frameworks, React, Angular, Vue.js, Next.js. So nowadays people are React and Angular confusions are there. React.js is a library. It is not a framework. Okay. But Angular is a framework. So where if you want to develop a very big enterprise products and all those things, okay, people may prefer Angular rather than React. But React, if you want to quick development and if you want to do that, so that's why easy to learn if it is JavaScript based, but this is TypeScript based. So because of that, nowadays people, since they learn JavaScript quickly, they learn React and they expect the job. But since more and more people learn, then opportunity also will be very less. Okay, but anyhow, at this moment, React.js and Angular are in competition. Next.js and Vue.js also in the competition. So that means as a front-end lead or a front-end architect, if I want to become, you need to learn all these technologies. And every 3 years, these technologies also improvising themselves, and new frameworks, new libraries are coming into the market. So but these are standards. So this is never going to change. And we have to learn on top of it, we have to learn this. So that's why if you want to design the website, not only UX design is important, this is one role. And also designing the website is also my ShopX. If we want to do that, we need a developer. These developers, we call it as a front-end developers. These developers are called as a front-end developers. So we call it as a front-end developers. Now, after learning this, okay, I need to write, okay, business logic, okay, business logic. So how do you do this business logic? So business logic, if you want to do that, so basically what is expected, business logic means, so if you want to do the business logic, I have, there are 4 frames we have. Either I can write Java full stack, either I can write .NET Core nowadays as a full stack, we can do that, or I can use Python full stack, we call it as, or I can learn Node.js. So we have 4 backend technologies to write the business technology. These are called as also called as a backend technologies. We call it as a backend technologies. Now, when you talk about Java full stack, so always people are behind. Okay, today we are talking about full stack. Okay, full stack world. Okay, why Java full stack is such more popular in the industry? Because in 1995 Java started. Almost 3 decades we have completed. Okay, almost 60% of already product which are in the market using this, and because of that Java full stack will be there. Okay, and what is the future? If you say that future, maybe AI may tell that, Python full stack you may tell that, but what about the current, which is already proven solution, is Java full stack. You cannot able to shift so easily from, because there are ready-made solutions. Already many products are got stabilized, and no clients want to take a risk. They may be plugins will be there for AI, for some area, but Java full stack is must. And one advantage of Java full stack is, if you learn Java full stack, you can learn any other technology so easily. So if you know Java full stack, hardly you will take maximum like a 10 days or 15 days, or sometimes within a month you can learn other technologies. But if you learn Python full stack and if you want to learn Java full stack, it is impossible, because when you know how to walk in a simple path, okay, and you cannot run in the climb in the mountain. So first you learn like a Java full stack, because that's why majority of companies, even I conducted a corporate training for some MNCs, even though they want to take for the AI development, but they ask us to train on Java full stack, because which is in the market and it is helpful for the market. So because of that, the people who are worked in Java full stack, people are so flexible to work in any technology. At least for next 5 years, I can say that without Java full stack, you cannot survive. Okay, people may talk about AI. If someone asks the in the technology, I will come back to that. Okay, so people are talking about data science and AI and this one. But today, if you learn .NET, if you learn Java full stack, for those people, they are getting more jobs than the AI, but AI is the future. People are talking about. What about current 2025? After 3 years, you can get it. By anyhow, everyone has upskilling Python and all those things, but Python is not the that is one technology. That's it. Okay. Now, if I want to say that 60% of this earlier days, the next almost 28% of market is .NET was covered in when it started in 2000. It started. Okay, and it is there almost. It has many healthcare healthcare products, healthcare, and what you call it, banking systems are developed, and financial products are developed in .NET. Okay, and any banking or financials product transition will happen. It will not happen overnight. 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, it will take from one transition to another transition. And because of that, who are more than 3 plus, 4 plus, 5 plus .NET and Java full stack, it is very difficult to get, and the right people. Just we know that backend developers we can get it, but currently people are looking into a full stack. Full stack means they should have an idea about front-end technology, hands-on experience, and backend technologies on hands-on experience, and also Python full stack. Python full stack, either one, they should be perfect. Okay, but this is common for all these four technologies. This is common. So why Java full stack? I have told you that. Okay, from past 3 decades, we have several products in the market, and since there is several products in the market, and people have to learn the Java full stack. Whereas .NET Core full stack, 28% of products are they covered, okay? And healthcare and banking financial sectors, they can't easily translate. But now both these technologies, nowadays people have started writing small Python kind of plugins, supporting solutions and all those things. Earlier, we used to write the same thing using the Groovy, Perl, okay? All these things becomes a Python specific. So please understand, Java or .NET is not going to die, but it will be there at least for next 5 to 10 years. Now, without that, we can't survive. But usage, people are moving towards is Python because of data science and AI. I will come back to that. So that means if I want to develop my ShopX application, I should be there is a job opportunity for UI/UX designer. And there is if you want to become a front-end developer, you will learn it, the front-end technologies. Then back-end technologies, when you talk about that, either one, like either Java full stack, .NET Core, or Python full stack, you have to learn. When you come to a Python full stack, the one beautiful thing is we have Django, Flask, okay? And nowadays, people are talking about the Fast API. So all these things are available in the market. So these are lightweight frameworks, so we can use it. And either same, say the what functionality we can able to achieve, people are started using this as well. So this is sequential support. It is a parallel processing support. Nowadays, people are talking about Fast API and people are using it. So the people who wants to be in Python full stack only, then definitely they have to learn these 3 frameworks as a backend. Who are in Java full stack, they want to learn Spring, Spring Boot, okay? Then Hibernate, okay? Okay. So like this, then they have to learn this as a backend technologies. Whereas .NET Core is .NET, C#, they have to learn mandatory. Okay, and like this, they can, even though the MVC we are talking about, and many frameworks we are talking about. So C# is important. Here, core Java is important. So if you learn all these things, then you can become a Java full stack developer. If you learn .NET Core concept and all, so you can become a .NET Core developer. If you learn Django, Flask, or faster, you can become Python full stack developer. And finally, Node.js is also nowadays people have started using. Why? Because people who are already learned JavaScript, I want to do the similar kind of coding that is Node.js is supporting as a backend. So finally, the why full stack? End-to-end development. End-to-end development is most important. Majority of people have a confusion that, okay, I learned React.js, can I be get a job tomorrow itself? It was there 2 or 3 years back, not now. So because many products, if I want to debug end to end, then only I can get a solution. They cannot divide front end, back end separately, specialized, okay? And also, if you want to be a team lead architect, they should be having the end-to-end technologies. And if you want to learn for your convenience, you won't get a job. If you want to learn for company convenience, then definitely you will get a job. So please understand, rather than seeing like a infrastructure building, okay, some people have a confusion about that, okay, and people are rather than nowadays what happened is who is teaching, they are not bothered. They know only just if the building is good, they feel that technology will be thinking that they can learn. It is not like that. And also some people thinking that, okay, just work for 1 hour, 2 hours, I can learn. So it is not possible. You have to do dedicated effort if you want to have a career in these technologies. So if you want to have a career, you have to learn end to end. You have to spend and give more time. Then only you can do that. So which is good, which is bad? At this moment, full stack, Java full stack is also better. .NET full stack is also better. Python full stack is, but I always suggest that you learn end to end. If you want to develop big enterprise application, people are always go for either these two. Python full stack and Node.js. And now some products are getting developed and deployed. And we don't know when it goes to the banking kind of development, big products when we are going to develop. So that use cases still we have not seen to the greater extent. But here in the 3 decades of journey, these 2 technologies already given a promising solution. That's why still people who are having a skill about Java full stack, .NET Core developer technologies having the options actually to become a successful software engineer. If you want to be a successful software engineer, you want to have a job in the long run, I always suggest to go for learn end to end and learn all these technologies, either React, Angular, perfect end to end, and architecture level also you should remember, and database level. So if you want to do this, I need a persistence layer. Persistence layer means where data should store. Okay. So business logic you have written here, but data should be stored, right? So people are talking about then SQL based declarative kind of programming languages where we have what we call it as a like a MySQL or Oracle server, okay, PostgreSQL, okay. So these are one technology. If you are able to learn, then definitely you can able to appreciate what it is. So MySQL. Only thing is you have to learn the SQL language. Then you should have the any one among them. If you are able to do that, then you can understand. So that if you want to develop my shop application, then I will be having the full stack developer job role, front-end technology job role, back-end technology job role. But if you want to have a long-term career and if you want to be differentiate among other people, then I always suggest to go for full stack. If they are a fresher, I always suggest to go to a front-end with Java backend or a .NET backend. Python, anyhow, the people will learn very easy that, okay, it is not so great. But if you understand Java or .NET, this can be a cakewalk for them. A maximum, it will take 15 days to 1 month to learn if that is needed. But if you learn in reverse way, then it is absolutely, you have a difficult situation, because when you learn easier part, if something is having issues to be corrected, you will not able to understand because you don't know, it is everything is abstracted here. So that was the major problem here actually. Now, persistence layer, when you come to that, like SQL, okay, SQL is MySQL, Oracle, any one technology you have to learn. And as a full stack developer, if you want to have a career, you have to learn end to end this actually. So if you are able to do that, then I think majority of time you may get a job. Okay, so you should believe in the skill that then only you can get a job. Once this is done, assume that I used this technology, I developed the product. Okay, then people should understand about build management. So what is build management? Build management, how to compile, how to create a archived file. I'm talking in terms of layman. Okay, I'm talking in terms of layman, assuming that non-IT people also join through the YouTube link. Okay, layman. So what is layman? You mean to say that, okay, any non-IT person, if they want to understand. So how to bundle this application? Bundling means grouping that bundling. May1 is one bundling. Okay, so people are talking about here. Okay, so here we are talking about bundling. We are talking about Grunt, Gulp. Now we are talking about Webpack. Okay, so these type of things also they have to learn. So then they will be having idea about this. And if your data has to be managed, like a version management is also important. So version management means if when you are working in the team, we should have a Git or a Bitbucket idea, okay, or GitLab. So either one, they should have a strong idea because people are using any one of these, okay. So in the company, so if you, without knowing this, if you try to develop, then we can realize that, okay, you don't have a hands-on experience. If you want to enhance on experience, you should have an exposure to the project and a product. And so then only you can able to do that. So as a UPL, we are keep doing that. Okay, when people comes here, we are not only giving a training, we ask them to do the capstone project. After that, we take an interview and then we'll ask them to work on the real-time project, but time should be given for that. So if you without and we conduct an interview, if you are able to pass that, then definitely will add to the live project. For the practice, they can work for 2 to 3 months and gain the confidence. So that is how we are also helping here. So version management is also important. So this is either one. Usually, normally we use Bitbucket because in real time people are using that. And after that, once you have a build management, version management, business logic, the website and UX design is done. And normally we have to deploy on the server. Okay. So when you are deploying, so then cloud comes into a picture. So that means, so here the cloud engineers, okay, and DevOps engineers are more problem. So what this DevOps engineers means, so majority of time, okay, like if you want to develop and test, I should deploy in this application either in any one of the cloud like AWS, Azure, okay. So like that GCP, Google Cloud Platform. So anything. So you have to deploy either one of these. You should know at least one of these actually if you want to become a cloud engineer or a DevOps engineer. But unfortunate thing was happened is people forget and like a development side. If someone asks you to suggest, if I am a non-IT, they say that, okay, you join DevOps course because you don't know coding and you can get a job. Reality, is it true? It is very difficult to get a job because we know MNC companies without having the development knowledge, they cannot do the operations because they don't understand what is this. They don't understand what is this. When you don't understand that, simply doing a DevOps course and expecting that, okay, you are able to, you don't know, never understand what is programming, and you are expecting that to become a successful software engineer, it is not possible. So because of that, I always suggest to go to that. First, at least 2 to 3 years, you work as a developer, then switch the career. Now, all the people who are having minimum 3 years of experience, definitely they will be having the AWS or Azure or GCP. And because of that, just if I have done DevOps course, it doesn't mean that you get a job. See, that's why this session, I'm not talking about to impress you people. I'm telling that, okay, what skill can help you to get a job? I'm not talking about here, okay, just do like something XYZ, do only AWS and you have a AWS certificate, you get a job. Like lakhs of people are there. Every year, 10 lakh people will come to a Bangalore, out of which 1.4 to 1.45 lakh people only will get the job. 8.5 to nearly 9 lakh people disappear in the market as a sales engineer, front-end engineer, sorry, other non-IT jobs, they will take it to it. But only IT people we are talking about is only very few people. Maybe advertisement as EduTech, we may give lot of advertisement that one, but you check yourself, how many people will pass the this one and if the case that, okay, 1 crore job opportunities in next 1 year, 2 year, people say, if I assume that 1 crore people will come to a Bangalore, already 1 crore people are there. That means by this time we should have 10 crore population in the Bangalore. Please understand the reality is different. To understanding and doing the course is different. Please understand the importance. Whether non-80% can learn the coding, yes, you can do it. Earlier it was not the case, now you can do it because many AI tools and technologies are available. And many improvisation has been done in the technologies because no one wants to behave like a Java, .NET, Python, Node.js. Everyone is competing each other to improvise so that more developers can be attracted to their world. And because of that, they are simplifying the code structure, architecture, this one. But only thing is philosophy of the program we have to understand. Majority of time people away from the philosophy of that. And because of that, they are not able to learn properly. And they think that, okay, just if I learn DevOps, just if I learn AWS, I get a job. No, it is not like that. You have to go to the structured way and structured understanding. Then only you can able to get the skill, okay? And when you have a skill, you do not require to worry about the job. So majority of time, we are worried about the skill, and because of that, we are struggling here. So please understand, so in this, you can able to, if you have a 2+ year experience, 3+ year experience, or you are working in somewhere in the IT industry, then you can do this course. It will help you to upskill as a career. And then you have to understand what is Dockerization, containerization part, and all those things, CI/CD workflow. Then these people become a successful cloud engineers. Please understand, you are going to work for the private organization. When you say private organization, when they are paying even 100 rupees, they think 100 times. Some people will make you the advertisement saying that, okay, you learn 6 weeks course, you may earn 12 lakh. If that was the case, no one will be in the village. Everyone will be in the Bangalore only, and everyone will keep doing the courses. So it is the question of that, okay, how much perseverance you have, okay, how much time you can spend and give a time, then only you can able to do such courses. So please understand the importance of this course. As a full stack I'm talking about, so we have discussed about UI/UX design, and also we discussed about the front-end and back-end technologies. Also, we discussed about the build management. We also discussed about the version management. This is for team collaboration. In one project, if I have so many people, okay, then how to manage the in one file, how many people can work, okay? So this can be designated by version management. If your entire application is developed, we are going to deploy. Once this deploy is done, okay, so we usually development, test environment, and production environment. This is the normal way, and also people can keep the sandbox for the customer to play or learners to play. So development environment, what you people are working on your local system. Once it is done, you will push to the code to the test environment where majority of testers will be available. There is a manual testing and okay, automation testing. So this is another kind of jobs we have. But look, so nowadays getting a job in testing is not only difficult, nowadays it is made very difficult. Because let us understand the context, why it is very difficult. For example, if you come to us, okay, if you are from mechanical, civil or electronics, we say that, okay, you do testing course and you will get a job. And you people are excited and you will do that, okay. But unfortunately, when you look back, okay, the problem here, when companies are started, the almost 90% of the first decade, we used to do the body shopping and testing only. And because of that, we have plenty of available resources in the market for especially for testing and for also automation testing. And because of that, freshers will not, for same 10 rupee, if I'm able to get 10 years experience guy, why I should go for the freshers? So that is the question you should ask yourself. Okay. And that's why people are not able to get once they complete the testing course. But since also one more tragedy is we are following the agile process. In that agile process best practices in 98% of companies are already following this agile process. In the process itself, when they are learning, they are already taught about that, okay, agile means what? Everyone should do every work. Project manager has no scope. Scrum master also should do coding. Developers also should coding. Testers also should do the coding. If that was the case, okay, where is the scope for the testers? Okay, the tester is doing the developer is doing the Selenium automation because they feel that they are better than the normal testers who understand very basics. So only traditional applications, legacy applications, we have a manual testers, and also slowly AI is penetrating the market. And because of that, okay, maybe testing jobs will be taken over by the AI things. And because of that, if anyone freshers, they want to start, okay, testing job or automation testing, I never advise this actually to take it risk. But if you have already 4 to 5 years of testing experience, for them, it is okay. So for the people who are already having the career break and they want to restart having 5 years of experience, definitely they can go back and do the courses, learn upskill automation testing, Java with Selenium or Python with Selenium. Okay. And using that, they can get the job. But just if they do, because you are a fresher, I hate coding. So whoever comes here, I have seen from the day one, okay, they say that, sir, I hate coding. I get nervous. Okay. I can't do coding. So there is nothing like that. Only that is an impression here. So anyone can code. And nowadays era, everyone can code. Only thing is you have a, like what we call it as the patience and as well as the passion. If you have that, then everything is possible. So you should always look for long-term career, not have the short-term career. That's why we always say that you should have the rich mindset. Rich mindset means always we are thinking for the tomorrow. Middle class people will think tomorrow. Okay, so that kind of mindset, if you have, then definitely you can think about these things. Okay, so but anyhow, as a job role, testing also available. Manual testing, automation testing, Java, Selenium, Python, Selenium people will learn. Okay, API testing they will learn. Okay, APM they will learn for mobile, something like that. Okay, then like this, performance testing is there. Okay, so all these things will become a testing career. So we have DevOps engineer career and also we have a testing career. Once we deploy this. Now, to manage this, we need a agile best practices to be followed. Then we have a job role of a Scrum Master. Scrum Master is the one person who minimum, if he has 5 years of experience, okay, he can do this Scrum certification. Then they can become a Scrum Master. And also, if someone who are crossed 8 years in the development life cycle or testing life cycle, others, they can go for the project management side. So this is how the IT industry has been designated in terms of job roles. So if you do that, then Scrum Master certificate and project management courses, you can do it. So that means this is the role. Now, assume that I have deployed the application and I have to compete in the market. So then the scope comes for digital marketing. Then scope for digital marketing or social media marketing, social digital marketing. So what is the job role of digital marketing? Digital marketing or a social media marketing. Okay, marketing. We are talking about how to SEO to be done, search engine optimization. Okay, how to use the Facebook and Instagram effectively, YouTube advertisement effectively, how to create that images, advertisement. These are the part of digital marketing. But as per me, this is also freelancing work will be more, okay, compared to full-time hiring. So this is also the plus 12 candidate also can enter here because there is no coding involved. But only thing is his common sense is involved, which is more important here. If you don't have common sense, that means you are out of race. So digital marketing and social media marketing is also one of the tool and one of the designation. Some people are getting per month 10,000. Some people are getting per month 50 lakhs also. It depends upon the credibility of a person. For example, if someone comes, I have done the digital marketing course. If I ask from tomorrow within a month, can you like how many leads you can generate? If I ask, if they are not able to tell that, okay, then what is the use? So they say that, okay, I need like a monthly 30,000 salary. They may ask 30K. But if I ask, okay, if I am ready to give 30K, how many leads you can generate? If you don't have that measurement itself, then what is the purpose of doing digital? I have seen people, candidates who have done digital marketing degree, but unfortunately they are not able to tell them. They should be in a position to challenge, okay, look, I can bring these many leads. I have a strategy. I have a plan. I can analyze better than Google Analytics. If you have that, okay, that kind of skill, then only you can be successful. By doing just course will not help. But why I'm telling that, I'm articulating repeatedly, just learn do some course. It doesn't mean that your job is in your pocket. But when you do with a practical exposure, then definitely you'll be having a opportunity to get a job. So that's why always I insist for the freshers especially, please understand first and what are we doing, why are we doing, okay? And what is the job expectation? If someone says that if you learn Python, you can learn 1 crore salary, then what is the, why IITs are there? Why engineering colleges are, the top engineering colleges are there? So why there is a campus, hired people have been fired, okay? You should question all those things. Just if we cannot make a practices, just if we can make it get to the right way of practice, then it can take to you next level. Now we have understood the overall, okay, the job roles of from simple my shop X. It has given the role of UI UX design, designing the website, business logic, build management, version, deployment, all these things we have understood. Now, okay, now now what I have to do if I want to learn Python? Where is the scope of Python? Now Python comes into picture. Next, Python is the, I can say before Java and before .NET, Python was available, Python and R program. These programs are born in 1991. But it is more prominent after ChatGPT comes into a picture. Okay. Till that time, people are not worried about this too much. Okay. Now everyone is behind that. The data is the key people are talking about. And now assume that in this, if I learn Python, assume that if I do data science course, machine learning course, AI course, where do I myself fit here? Okay. Because you have to be fit here only. Okay. You cannot fit outside the business. So if you want to fit in this, okay, now we are talking about, assume that my ShopX is started, the marketing, this one, I wanted to give a customer feeling, efficient feeling. If today I browse mobile app, okay, next time when I log in, I should show the mobile because they have studied our data. Recommendations engines will be written. What is recommendation engines? They will capture the data of ours, our areas, our interest. That's why whenever you go to any website, allow cookies. What is allow cookies? You are giving your data preferences and it is accepting your data and it is storing and they start analyzing. So that is why the Python comes into a picture where we are talking about the more prominent jobs. One is data engineer. Another one is data science. Okay. And ML developer, we call it sometimes some organization. Then after that, AI. Okay. So now we have these four kind of job. What is data engineer job? Data engineer job is nothing but capture the data. Somehow it may be competitor from website, or it may be from web scraping, or it may be from some manually collecting data. And we are connecting to the various other databases. Somehow we are collecting the data actually. So that is nothing but data engineer. Okay. And the data science, when you talk about, okay, it is nothing but the science. Okay. Here capturing the data, that means when you initial job for any the freshers people asked to do is collect the data and prepare the data that can be applied an algorithm on this. We call it a data science. So here data science people are doing that, and also data analyst. What is their job? They should good at mathematics, statistics, Python, SQL, okay, and basics cloud, okay. If they are able to and then visualization tools. What is visualization tools? The Power BI people are talking about, Tableau, okay, they are talking about. So I don't want to learn Power BI and statistics and all this technology, but I will learn Power BI and I become a data scientist. How it is possible? It is not possible. Okay. Earlier we used to do in the spreadsheet, Excel sheet. Okay. Now we are using the Power BI and Tableau kind of the application. But in Indian context, how many companies are using the Power BI? Why? Because it is the most licensed and costly. Okay, right? Indian companies always go for the free versions. Okay. So, or I can say that, okay, low cost budget, because 98% of companies are the startup companies. So in that situations, okay, so data analyst means not just learning like a Python, okay, or Power BI. You should have a strong internal understanding of mathematics, statistics, SQL, basics cloud. If you are having that, then I can say that data science and data scientist matters a lot. Without learning that, if you feel that, okay, I'm a data science course. I did a master courses in some XYZ and I want to be a data scientist. Please remember scientist means what? It is anyone cannot be a data scientist. Okay. By doing one course, it cannot be. You should have a innovative thought process, analyzing skill, and also you should have the problem solving skill. And if you have that, okay, just you are not showing the graph like a bar chart or some other chart. You have to have a curiosity to presentation, and also you have the effective communication skill. That is more important. Once it is done, you have to present to the management how this report will be benefit for you for current and future predictions. So if you are able to tell and articulate that, then you can become a data scientist or ML developer, machine learning developers. If you are able to do all these things, okay, and this is the de facto standard for AI, artificial intelligence. If you know all these things, then you can become a AI developer. So majority of jobs now companies are looking towards the AI developers, not just a data scientist. So please understand. So if I talk about my ShopX, okay, my ShopX data engineer job is nothing but I'm collecting the data of personal people who come to the cookies. I will prefer the recommendation engine, develop that. For that purpose, I need to capture the data. I want to do the competitor analysis. For that, data engineers will be working. And analysis, what the data prepared, these people are going to build the logic for that, and also represent through the visualization. And finally, and the developer to task, they are replacing the humans, okay, in various cases. Okay. So this AI developer only I will talk in some other webinar, because this will take I think more than 1 hour. So at this moment, just I'm talking about where this job opportunity as a the full stack developer. So the person who are having Python knowledge, the Python is mandatory for this. The Python is beginning, but not everything. Please understand that. Okay. And then looking at this job, you have understood, okay, the overall job opportunities and expectation. So if you want to do as a fresher the course, always you should go for the full stack development. If you are non-IT or IT, it doesn't matter, okay? Because you should go to the hard path. And there are people are talking about various ERPs also. So I'm not going to name that, but rather than ERP, every 2 years it will change in the market, okay? And they will not be having the long-term career, okay? If you want to be long-term career, irrespective of, because no company will ask after 2-3 years experience, what degree you have. They ask about what is the technology, what is the coding skills you have. Even you might have heard many project managers are hired because they don't know coding. Okay. So if that was the case, okay, better to travel as a fresher or the initial beginners, always I insist to go for the hard path. So if you have that, then we are here to support you people. And this is the one of the platform where not only training, you should be given a mentorship, and also you can be added to the the test capstone project. After that, we expect you to work in the live project. So that you can sometimes I feel funny that 100+ of the projects will be given. What 100+ projects you can given? The one live project means 1 or 2 projects you can do in 6 months. Okay, there is nothing like that. There is nothing called false assumption that people can work 1 or 2 products in 6 months. It cannot work for one day, one project. That means it is not like a prime number and Fibonacci series program, or addition of 2 numbers, addition of 3 numbers. Conceptually, when you are practicing, you do it actually. Okay. And also when people joins, we have our own LMS, we give the LMS and we ask them to go through that. Okay. For better understanding, like, okay. So uplguru.com, okay. And we ask them to go through this, okay. And here people can log in and we'll give the access. Mobile app also will be given, and so that they can practice very well. Okay, there will be a what we call it as the study material will be there, lab set will be there, and also online sessions will be conducted, and also asked to do the capstone project, mini project. Okay, so like this, like all the kind of courses are available. Okay, and always it is connected. Coding best practices we have not touched actually. So this is more important. Okay, what is design principles, design pattern, architecture patterns. So we always focus on outcome of the job, not like one Power BI, Tableau, or some XYZ course. That will not give the job. This is a more majorly we are talking about job oriented course. Okay, if the front end means they should learn front end with mean and month stack. When you also they should have a fair understanding of foundation of DevOps. So when you say project management, they should know product management, Scrum Master. Like this Java full stack means end to end. They should have the core Java web application, database, everything they should have. When you talk about data science, till the like a data science and AI, till they have to learn till LLM. So like this, we always keep updating the courses. Okay, and also if you want to work full time, we are here to support till you get a job, and so that you can get the better exposure. So this is how our process is also the like what we call it as made it very well and articulated. And I feel that, okay, the full stack or any developer, if you want to do that, if you want to hands-on, definitely we are there from 2008, almost more than nearly 2 decades we have completed. We know what is the process, and those who are joined through the YouTube, they can add the queries there, and our team can reach you and they can help. So with this note, I want to conclude the today's webinar. Okay. Thank you very much for all of you, and thank you for UPL also to initiating this program, and thanks a lot.